Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And today we'll be talking about Big Brother Season 25, Episode 24.
Listen here, before we get into it, we need y'all to subscribe. We need you to share. We need you to like. We need you to comment. We need you to do all the above. Also, watch out for our shorts, too. I'm going to post some clips just so y'all can get a short version of what we're talking about. But remember, click on the long version, too. There could be some things you going to miss. Anything you want to share before we get into it, Blair?
Nope.
Let's get into it, then.
All right. So first order of business is who won the Resurrection Rumble?
Who won the Resurrection Rumble?
Well, starting off, we had Cam at 13 and Jared at 9. And Cam takes it home. So he wins.
He wins. Listen here, man. The way Jared was walking on that thing, he was stomping with the big dogs on that balance beam.
He was.
And I'm like, your mama is talking from the ceiling or talking from the balcony. Slow down. Mm-hmm. And every time he messed up, he felt like that he had to pick up speed. Now, here's the thing. Cam wasn't going to mess up.
No.
So the minute that your materials fell out of your shovel, yours was done. Mm-hmm. Because Cam didn't have to restart one time once he had the lead of 13-9, I think you said, right?
Right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Now, Cam has the choice of whether or he gets to choose who plays the do or die competition.
Yeah.
And Cam's working on creating a future for himself if he comes back in the house. So he is trying to talk to as many people as he can.
Yes. That's the smart thing to do because they voted you out. Mm-hmm. So it's best that if you was chosen to come back in the house, that you had some allies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, we pan over to Jared.
Uh-huh.
And he's in the room crying with Sari, Nicole, and Felicia.
So he's doing the opposite of Cam. He is not making allies. He is crying.
Yeah, he's like, I know it's over for me. And they're trying to encourage him, saying it's not over. He gets to decide who plays, and maybe he'll pick you. And Jared, he says he's also worried about if someone's going to protect Blue.
Blue's not in danger, brother. They are in the CBS studio, and I think it's CBS. They are in the CBS studio where they have this big set that they use for Big Brother, and they got producers and maybe security. It's probably on a lot that has a gate. Blue's not in danger, brother.
Yeah.
You're in danger. You know, you should be using that time to try to get some allies, some apologies, making some fake promises, or maybe even some real promises. But in that moment, I think it just got to him. He was crying. And Felicia was just trying to tell him, like, it's still a game. It's still a game. Like you're crying and you don't even know if you about to compete. Right. Like you crying and Cam may be like, you know what? I'm going to choose you to go into it because I don't think you could be able to do it. So Cam, I think he just had a breakdown and it's cool, I guess.
Jared. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Jared had a breakdown rather.
Mm-hmm. Well, we have Cam talking to Jag and Matt, and he is just trying to convince them, look, y'all, just give me a week of trust. Real for real trust.
Let me prove it to y'all.
And I'll do some great things for y'all.
Yeah.
Jag is open to working with Cam because they're all strong competitors. They've all won comps at least multiple times. He'd rather have Cam on his team than working against him.
Yes, ma'am.
Matt feels good about working with Blue because they call Blue in, but only if Jared is gone.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Blue says if Cam stays, she wants to make sure that she is on good terms with him. And they call it the Tingers since they're no longer the handful because the girl, I think it was Riley, got voted off. And Cam is saying that really they're in a 3-person alliance with the guys, and the layer is Blue. And Matt says, Cam is actually the layer for me and Jag, the Minutemen.
That's what I'm talking about.
About layers. Okay, Cam. Corey was trying to cover all of his bases this week. Corey and America get hot and heavy in the shower.
Happy birthday.
And Jag and Felicia notice America is in the shower with Corey. That was a little funny moment.
Listen here, man. I don't like the way they got these showers messed up, man. Like, give me some privacy. Give us some privacy, man. It's his birthday. Go ahead.
Next, we have Corey talking to Nicole, and he wants to create a deal with Nicole and Felicia in case one of them win. Nicole doesn't really trust Corey in America, but she thinks that it's good to work with people that you could possibly beat at the end, and she thinks that she could be able to beat them.
Nicole, play your cards right. We have totally forgot you are a cast on this show. You don't want to flex your power too early, while at the same time you don't want to flex it too late.
Or not at all.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I think it's best that you just lay under the wings. Whoever got the numbers in the house, you just do what they want to do. You know, go by their rules. And when you are in power at the right time, then you strike. Or even then, you continue to go on with the plan of taking out Sari, you know, Felicia, who knows. But Sari, while I'm watching this, all I'm thinking about, wow, Sari is really potentially on her own.
Yeah.
Like, no one is even like they don't have the numbers.
Nope.
Or the influence. It's crazy.
Totally flipped. Now, Corey is talking to Felicia, and he brings up the fact that him and Nicole agreed on working together. Matt notices Corey's over there covering his lips and talking, and he says, you know, when people start to covering their lips, it's because they don't want me to read what they're saying.
Possibly.
So Matt, his antennas are going up.
Especially with someone who is impaired with hearing. He's probably very good at reading lips.
Yeah.
I would have just turned my whole body the other way. You know what I'm saying?
Instead of doing one
yes. I just would have just turned away. It's things like that. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, all four of them get together. Corey, America, Nicole, and Felicia. And they all sit down and they finalize it that they're actually working together. This is a real alliance. And if it's a fake alliance, Corey said he's going to be mad.
Yeah, Corey said, man, if this is one fake alliance one more time, I'm going to lose my mind. I am going to flip out. And truth be told, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's very fair of Corey to feel that way because he's like, come on now. It's only a handful of us here on each side. We don't need to be lying to each other.
Right.
Let's actually play the game now. You know, besides all this deception and everything.
And Matt, he sees what's going on and he has his cookies and his milk and he plops on down to see what all's going on. Well, Matt, later on, Matt tells Jag and Blue that he saw Corey in America talking to Felicia and Nicole. Blue is saying that she wants to drag the showmance's name through the mud to draw Jag and Matt closer to her. So she said Corey in America. She calls him Comerica.
Okay.
I'm going to drag y'all through the dirt.
Listen here, just because your man going home, you ain't got to try to ruin our relationship, okay?
Exactly.
Here's the thing about Blue. I don't trust Blue. But I don't know if I don't trust her because she's bad or she's good. You know what I mean? She, like I don't know if I'm hating on her because she do have that one secret in her back pocket that Jared gave to her. Yeah. For whatever reason, I do not know.
I knew he would.
That Sari is so and so mother. That leaves Sari completely powerless in my eyes. In my eyes, even with Jared being gone, I would just throw that out there. Yeah. And just be like, throughout this time, she been lying to everybody. She been lying to us because she been protecting Jared because that's his mother. And guess what, Sari? You are out of here next week unless you win HOH. Yep. You know, but Blue, I got my eyes on Blue because I think she's one of the ones that, and I think Corey picked up on it too, where she can agree with some in your face, but maybe put in the moment she may outsmart you even. And that time where he basically was like, hey, I want to backdoor Jared, and he's the target. And he was like, you know what? I changed the last minute. I don't trust you. I'm just going to put both of y'all up there.
Exactly. So, well, he did ask her. He was like, are you going to use the veto on Jared if you have the opportunity? And she's like, yeah. Like, why would you say that?
But I don't think she said yeah at the moment. I think at the moment she said no. Oh. She said no because at that moment, Corey was like asking because they were scrambling because they only had like a couple seconds and things like that. Yeah. She said no, and he called an audible by saying, well, if you're going to use the veto, you're going to have to use it on yourself because he wasn't going to put her up.
Oh, yeah. He was like, I'm not going to chance it.
Yeah. He said, I'm not going to chance it. I'm just going to put you up and not take your word for it. And I'm like, that's smart because I think Blue might outsmart you if you take her lightly. That's why I'm like, I don't really trust her in that way.
Yeah. Well, Jared and Cam sit down and talk. Jared's like, I got to try. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can't leave out this house without trying to talk to Cam and see if I can get him to let me participate in this battle. Yeah. Jared is over there telling Cam, congrats, man. You did your thing. That was a hard competition.
Yeah.
And Cam says, thank you. And yeah, I'm going to be competing.
I want the ball in my hand.
Exactly. I want the power in my hand. I'm not going to leave it up to anybody else or chance or nothing.
And Jared's like, well, okay.
Good talk.
Yep. I'm going back in the room.
Yeah. Well, if Cam wins, then he would be back in the game.
Of course.
And if Jared wins, then he would be back in the game.
Well, if Cam loses, is Jared's back in the game.
Right. If Cam loses, Jared's back in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at this time, we learn for sure that Cam is picking himself.
Yeah.
And we get to see the competition, which is that Cam has to get this ball into the zombie's hand by running the ball along the zombie's body up to its arm, to its palm of its hand.
Yeah.
Because he has a ball in his hand. Okay. Next.
Okay. Thank you for that, Blair.
Yeah. So Cameron takes on the do or die competition. He only has 3 minutes to get the ball into the hand, and Cam is doing good so far.
Yeah.
The ball drops.
It drops, and he got less than 2 minutes.
Yes.
To get it right back to where he had it before.
So he does it again. He's steady. He gets it in with a minute to spare.
And here's the thing: I think it's good that he failed. I think it's good that he failed with time to spare in the beginning, because once he failed, he got back to where he failed pretty fast, because he kind of knew like the way.
Yeah.
And then once he got there, he got it careful. Boom, boom, boom. The same thing kind of with Cam with the shovel. Some of his balls or items fell out the shovel that one time. After it fell out that one time, it did not fall out no more.
Yeah.
I think he figures out the game and then get it done. So like this. Cam, I would say Cam is probably the strongest competitor in the house right now.
Absolutely.
R.I.P. to my man Heisem, big brother, legend in my eyes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I mean, Heisem definitely had more fight in him, but there was like, we got to get him up out of here.
Yeah.
Well, Jared leaves.
Bye-bye, Jared.
And when he's out talking to Julie, he is really tearing up. Like,
no, he ain't tearing up. He's crying.
You're right.
There's a difference.
Yeah, he's boohoo crying. I was like, can they get him a tissue or something?
Why he crying, Blair?
Because it's meant a lot to him. Oh, also, the thought of leaving Sari in the house alone.
I'm about to say, that's why he was
upset
crying.
him.
There we go.
But she's okay.
I'm about to say, stop crying over your mama.
She was on Survivor, okay?
Yeah.
She's all right in the Big Brother house with some air conditioning and food and stuff.
Thank you for taking my lines.
All right. Well, he is hoping that she does good. Julie, we go back to the house guest, and she tells everyone that Scary Week is over.
Yeah.
And that everyone will have the chance to play in the upcoming HOH.
Who do you think will be HOH?
Cam.
Really?
Yeah. He's a comp beast. Like, I just feel like he's just going to scoop it up and win.
And if he is HOH, who is he putting on the block?
Felicia and Sari.
So he gonna continue on with his quest to get Sari out.
With this plan. Press it forward.
If Cam wins, I just want to see ultimate trouble. I want to see him put Matt and Jag up there. Just.
I mean, he gotta keep his people around for a little bit.
No.
Or else he doesn't have no numbers on his side.
I like chaos. Okay. I like chaos.
That's not smart gameplay. Cam.
I would like this. Listen here, Cam. They already, as I don't think Blair mentioned it, they already don't trust you, Cam. Cam tried to bring reference to something that happened in previous seasons, and basically like where people think it's a threedom, or people think it's 3 people on the team, but really it's 4, and we're really using that fourth person to basically get us to the last part. And then we gonna basically turn on you. Yeah. So they already planning to turn on Cam.
No, they're planning to turn on.
No, they turning on Cam.
Jag and Matt. Yes. Yeah. When it comes down to the two of them.
So that's why I'm like, they already got the plan. Like even though you back in the house this week, you're not part of a team. You're basically part time, and basically when it comes down to it, everybody else alliance is stronger.
Yeah, we've been working together.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm like, if that's the case, I only just wanted to make sure that y'all wouldn't eliminate me, but I'm HOH.
Yeah.
So you're right. we are the strongest competitors. One of y'all going home this week. And I'm gonna put both of y'all up just to cause some chaos. You know what I mean? I'm all for causing chaos. You know what I mean? This was a good episode, good quick episode. But I think if Cam don't win HOH, what is a good person that could come out the blue and win HOH?
America.
Bowie Jane.
I forgot she was even there.
Okay, there we go.
What would Bowie Jane do? That's a wild card. That's what I want y'all to let us know.
Okay,
if Bowie Jane wins, what is she gonna do?
We don't know.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nothing at all.
Y'all be good.
Bye.